What if you were the one who could change the future of your family? What if the dreams you've held on to for so long were within reach, waiting for one decision, one moment of courage to set them into motion? Take a deep breath and ask yourself, are you living the life you were meant to live? Or have you settled into a routine, convinced that this is all there is? Right now, you are standing at the threshold of transformation. This moment is your opportunity to rewrite not just your story, but the story of those who come after you. You can be the one to break the cycle, to rise above limitations and carve a path towards something greater. This is not just about personal success. This is about building a foundation strong enough to uplift generations. Every great change begins with a single decision, a moment where you refuse to let fear or doubt hold you back. Too many people live their lives trapped by expectations, by what society tells them they can and cannot achieve. They let others hold the pen, allowing their future to be written by fear, hesitation, and a false sense of security. But you are not most people. You have the power to take control of your own story. Your life is a book filled with blank pages, waiting for you to fill them with bold choices, relentless determination, and undeniable victories. You are not defined by where you started. You are not bound by the struggles of the past. You are the author of your destiny, and right now you hold the pen. The question is, what kind of story will you write? Will it be a story of hesitation, of regret, of dreams left untouched? Or will it be a story of resilience, of courage, of a person who refused to let anything stand in their way? The truth is, time is not waiting for you. It moves forward relentlessly, whether you take action or not. Every second that passes is a second that could have been used to push forward, to grow, to become the person you were always meant to be. Too many people wait for the perfect time, but that time never comes. The world will always throw obstacles in your path, always present reasons to delay. But the only difference between those who succeed and those who stay stuck is that the successful ones decide to start no matter what. This is your wake-up call. If you continue on the same path, what will your life look like in 1 year, in 5 years, in 10? Will you look back and feel pride knowing you gave it everything you had, or will you look back with regret, realizing you let time slip through your fingers? You have everything you need inside you, the strength, the vision, the determination. But it's up to you to use it. No one is going to hand you success. No one is going to rewrite your story for you. This is your moment to take control, to rise above fear, to defy expectations, to create a future that you and your family can be proud of. But this is just the beginning. The journey ahead will demand more from you, more courage, more discipline, more belief in your own power. And in the next part, we will uncover the mindset shifts that will turn your potential into unstoppable momentum. Because your future is waiting. The only question is, are you ready to claim it? You have already made the most important realization, that your life is in your hands. That the power to change, to rise, to build something extraordinary is already within you. Now, the question is, how do you move forward? You see, success, transformation, and legacy don't come from wishful thinking. They come from action. And before action comes belief. If you don't believe in yourself, if you don't see yourself as the architect of your own destiny, you will always hesitate. You will always second guess. And hesitation is the death of progress. So let's make something very clear. You are capable. You are strong. You are resilient. You have everything you need inside you to create a life beyond what you have ever imagined. The only thing standing in your way is the voice of doubt. Doubt tells you that you're not ready, that you don't have the right resources, the right connections, the right skills. But do you know what separates those who succeed from those who don't? It's not that they had everything handed to them. It's not that they started with all the answers. It's that they refused to let doubt control their decisions. They started anyway. They took the first step before they felt ready. They showed up again and again, even when the results weren't immediate. They understood something that many never do. Progress isn't about waiting until the fear disappears. It's about moving forward despite the fear. And this is where most people fail. They let fear dictate their choices. They let obstacles discourage them. They let temporary setbacks convince them that they're not meant for greatness. And so they stop, they settle, they shrink into the life they believe is realistic, rather than the life that is possible. But you are not like most people. You are someone who is ready to push past fear. Someone who refuses to let temporary failure turn into permanent defeat. Because here's the truth, failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of the process. Every great achiever, every visionary, every person who has left an impact on this world has faced setbacks. They have encountered moments of uncertainty. They have doubted themselves. But they did not let those moments define them, and neither will you. Right now, you might feel like you're standing in front of an impossible mountain. The road ahead may look uncertain. The challenges may seem overwhelming. But think about this. Every great success story started with someone who stood in the exact same place you are in now. The only difference, they took action. They moved, step by step, until the mountain in front of them became the path beneath their feet. It starts with one decision. The decision to believe in yourself, to refuse to let doubt dictate your future, to step forward no matter how small the step, because the truth is, momentum is powerful. The first step leads to the second leads to the third, and before you know it, you are no longer standing at the starting line. You are moving toward everything you once thought was out of reach. This is how transformation happens, not in one giant leap, but in the daily commitment to keep going, to learn, to grow, to refuse to let setbacks define you. Because when you commit to growth, to perseverance, to relentless action, you become unstoppable. You become the person who breaks barriers, who defies expectations, who creates a future beyond anything your past could have predicted. And the best part, you are not just doing this for yourself. Your courage, your persistence, your belief in what's possible, it inspires those around you, your family, your friends, your future generations. They will look at you and see what is possible when someone refuses to settle. This is how legacies are built. One choice at a time, one step at a time. The next phase of your journey is about developing the mindset of a champion, the habits, the disciplines, the daily actions that turn dreams into reality. And in the next part, we will break down exactly how to build a mindset that makes success inevitable, because this is just the beginning. Your story is still being written, and the best chapters are yet to come. The foundation has been laid. You know that your life is in your hands. You understand that hesitation is the enemy of progress. You've accepted that fear will always exist, but it will never control you. Now it's time to take this journey further. Success isn't a single event. It's not something that suddenly appears one day because you wished for it hard enough. It's built day by day through consistent action and an unshakable mindset. And that mindset, it is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. So what does it take to develop a mindset that makes success inevitable? First, you must become obsessed with growth. Most people settle because they believe they've reached their limit. They convince themselves that their circumstances define them. But the truth is, your potential is limitless if you are willing to grow, to learn, and to push yourself beyond what feels comfortable. Every single day is an opportunity to get better, to expand your knowledge, to sharpen your skills, to develop the discipline that will carry you forward when motivation fades. Because motivation will fade. There will be days when you don't feel like showing up, when progress seems slow, when doubt tries to creep back in. And that is where discipline separates the successful from the average. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. It's waking up and working on your goals when no one is watching. It's making sacrifices today so you can live your dreams tomorrow. And if you want to be the person who changes everything, you cannot afford to live by excuses. Excuses are the chains that keep people stuck. They tell you it's too hard, that you're too tired, that you'll start tomorrow. But tomorrow turns into next week. Next week turns into next year. And before you know it, a lifetime has passed. And you're still standing in the same place. Not you. You are someone who takes action. Someone who refuses to let excuses steal your future. Someone who understands that success isn't about having the perfect conditions. It's about making progress, even in imperfect conditions. Think about the greatest achievers in history. Do you think they had an easy path? Do you think they waited for the perfect moment? No. They built their success in the middle of challenges, in the face of adversity, with every reason to quit, but they refused to stop. And now, it's your turn. You must train your mind to see challenges as opportunities. Every obstacle is a lesson. Every failure is a stepping stone. Every setback is a test of your resilience. And if you keep moving forward, there is no limit to what you can achieve. But to stay on this path, you need to surround yourself with the right influences. Your environment matters. The people you spend time with, the information you consume, the habits you build. They either push you forward or hold you back. If you are surrounded by negativity, by people who doubt you, by influences that drain your energy, you will struggle to reach your potential. But when you surround yourself with people who believe in growth, who challenge you to be better, who inspire you to push beyond your limits, you become unstoppable. So take a hard look at your environment. Are you in a space that fuels your success or one that keeps you stagnant? Are you learning, growing, and evolving, or are you allowing comfort and familiarity to keep you from your greatness? This is your moment to make a change, to create an environment that supports your vision, to commit not just in words, but in action, to becoming the person who rises above circumstances and takes full control of their destiny. Because the truth is, everything you need is already inside you. The intelligence, the ambition, the drive. The only thing left is for you to use it. And in the next part, we will go even deeper into the power of relentless execution, the habits, the daily routines, the strategies that will ensure your success is not just a possibility, but a reality. This is your journey. Keep going. You now understand the power of mindset, the necessity of discipline, and the importance of your environment. You've come this far, pushing past hesitation, silencing doubt, and embracing the responsibility of shaping your own future. But understanding these principles is not enough. Knowledge without action is useless. Intentions without execution are meaningless. The only thing that separates those who dream from those who achieve is relentless execution. This is where many people falter. They get inspired, they make plans, they visualize success, but they never follow through. They wait for the perfect time, they wait for motivation, they wait until they feel ready. And in that waiting, they lose their momentum. You cannot afford to wait. You must become a person of action. A person who moves forward every single day, regardless of the circumstance. So how do you do this? How do you ensure that your dreams don't just remain ideas, but become your reality? First, you must establish daily habits that align with your vision. Success isn't built in a single moment. It is crafted through the small, consistent actions you take every single day. It's in how you spend your mornings, how you use your time, how you approach each task. Every decision you make is either moving you closer to your goals or further away from them. So take control of your days. Create a morning routine that sets you up for success. Plan your time with intention. Focus on progress, not just busy work. Cut out distractions, eliminate the unnecessary, and dedicate yourself to mastering your craft, your skills, your vision. Second, you must embrace discomfort. Growth does not happen in comfort. If you are not uncomfortable, you are not growing. Every time you push yourself beyond what feels easy, you expand your limits. You become stronger, wiser, more capable. Most people avoid discomfort. They stay in the familiar because it feels safe. But nothing extraordinary is ever achieved in safety. If you want to reach new heights, you must be willing to step into the unknown, to challenge yourself, to take risks. So start doing the things that scare you. Have the conversations you've been avoiding. Take on the projects that intimidate you. Step into situations where you feel unprepared and trust that you will figure it out, because every time you do, you grow. Every time you step outside your comfort zone, you become the person you were meant to be. Third, you must develop an unshakable work ethic. Success does not come to those who wait. It comes to those who are willing to outwork everyone else. Comes to those who show up every single day, regardless of how they feel. There will be days when you are tired. There will be days when you don't feel like putting in the effort. There will be moments when you question whether it's worth it. And in those moments, you must remind yourself why you started. You are not just working for yourself. You are building a legacy. You are setting a new standard. You are proving to yourself and to everyone around you that no matter where you started, you have the power to create something extraordinary. The question is, how bad do you want it? Because if you truly want success, you will find a way. You will wake up earlier. You will put in the extra hours. You will push through exhaustion. You will sacrifice short-term comfort for long-term fulfillment. And while others are making excuses, you will be making progress. This is how champions are made, not through luck, not through talent alone, but through relentless, unstoppable, undeniable effort. And this effort, it will not go unnoticed. Your family will see the change in you. Your friends will see your dedication. The people around you will begin to believe in what's possible because of your example. This is bigger than just you. Your discipline, your commitment, your refusal to quit, it creates a ripple effect. It inspires others to rise, to push harder, to believe that they too can achieve more. This is how you leave a mark. Not just by reaching success for yourself, but by showing others what is possible when someone refuses to give up. And in the next part, we will bring everything together, the vision, the action, the resilience, to create a lasting legacy that extends far beyond your own lifetime. Because this is not just about today, this is about the future you are building, the impact you are making, and the legacy that will live on long after you're gone. The final chapter is about to begin. Keep going. You have come so far. You have broken free from hesitation, silence, doubt, and embraced the discipline of action. You have stepped into discomfort, built unstoppable momentum, and shown yourself what is possible when you refuse to quit. Now, we arrive at the final and most powerful part of this journey, legacy. Because this isn't just about what you achieve in your lifetime. This is about what you leave behind. This is about creating something that continues to inspire, empower, and uplift long after you are gone. So ask yourself, what will be your legacy? Will you be remembered as someone who played it safe, who lived by limitations, who let fear dictate their choices? Or will you be remembered as the one who changed everything, the one who broke the cycle, the one who refused to accept mediocrity, the one who set a new standard of strength, resilience, and success? Your actions today are shaping the future. Every choice you make, every habit you build, every sacrifice you embrace, it is laying the foundation for something far greater than yourself. Imagine years from now, your children, your grandchildren, your family looking back and saying, it was because of you that we dared to dream bigger. It was because of you that we learned not to settle. It was because of you that our lives changed forever. That is the power of your decisions right now. And understand this: legacy is not built through words, it is built through action. It is built through the late nights, the early mornings, the relentless drive to push forward even when no one is watching. It is built through the sacrifices you make today so that those who come after you never have to experience the struggles you did. It is built through the lessons you pass down, not just in what you say, but in what you do. You become the example, the living proof that no matter where you started, no matter what obstacles stood in your way, no matter what anyone else believed about you, you had the power to rise. And if you can do it, so can they. This is what true success looks like. Not just reaching a destination, but paving the way for others to follow. So what will you do with the time you have left? Will you allow yourself to drift through life, waiting for something to change? Or will you step into your power, take full responsibility, and create the life you were always meant to live? This is your moment. Not tomorrow, not someday, right here, right now. Decide. Decide that you will no longer wait. Decide that you will no longer settle. Decide that you will do whatever it takes to create a future worth fighting for. And once you decide, never look back. Because the moment you commit fully, the moment you give everything you have, there is no force strong enough to stop you. This is your time. Your life is waiting. Your future is calling. And the only question that remains is, are you ready to claim it?